produced 12 was 8. NYC virus hit camp as 14 couples test positive. Hello and welcome to the news on Fliptv. I am Patricia Bassi. The major headlines. Abducted Baptist students escape from Bandits den. DSS bow to pressure, produced 12 Igboho 8. NYSC, virus hit camp as 14 corpus test positive for COVID-19. The news in details. 3 abducted Bethel Baptist School students on Tuesday escaped from Bandits den miraculously. According to a report by Daily Post, a security source on Tuesday evening who claimed anonymous said, "In the course of our operations, we saw 3 of the students roaming inside the forest in Chukun local government area of the state, and when we asked them, they told us that they were among kidnapped Bethel Baptist students." According to the source, they escaped from their abductors and were later found roaming inside the forest by troops. He confirmed that the students looked pale and sick and were carried into a safer place. Recall that several Kaduna Bethel Baptist School students were kidnapped on Monday, 5th July 2021. The kidnappers earlier demanded for 10 bags of rice, beans, and later demanded for 60 million naira from both parents and proprietor of the school. Minister of State for Health Olurunimbe Mamura has appealed to the striking resident doctors to return to the negotiating table with the federal government. This appeal was made to the National Association of Resident Doctors (NAD) by the minister on Tuesday while speaking on the developments in Abuja. Recall that the doctors had embarked on an indefinite strike which started on August 2 to press home the implementation of the Memorandum of Understanding they entered into with the federal government in March 2021. Mamora said discussing with the association and negotiating on ways to address the issues raised by the association would give the opportunity for industrial peace and enable citizens to access health care. He said, "I encourage you to ensure industrial peace in the health sector so that citizens can reap maximum benefit from your efforts." The Department of State Service, DSS, on Wednesday brought all the 12 detained aides of Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, known as Sunday Igboho, to the Federal High Court Abuja before Justice Obiora Egwatu. DSS had at the last adjourned date brought only 8 detainees to court in what appears to be a partial compliance with the order of the Federal High Court Abuja. The absence of the remaining 4 without any explanation had generated apprehension and speculation as what could have happened to the rest. In a latest development, all the 12 detained were in court. At the time of this report, Justice Obiora Egwatu has just stepped into the courtroom for continuation of the suits instituted by the detainees against the DSS Director General. Justice Obiora Egwatu had on July 29 reiterated his order to the DSS to produce the applicants in court on August 2nd and also show why the applicants should not be released unconditionally. The order was sequel to an ex parte application argued by the applicant's lawyer, Mr. Pelumi Olajengbesi, wherein he informed the court that the applicants have been in custody of the DSS since July 1, 2021. They were arrested during a midnight raid in Igboho's residence in Oyo State and subsequently brought to Abuja. The Rivers State government has ordered striking members of the National Association of Resident Doctors to resume work in the next 24 hours or be ready to forfeit their salaries and risk being sacked. The directive was issued in a statement by the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Tami Danagogo, on behalf of the State Government. Resident doctors under the employment of the State Government on Monday joined their counterparts across the nation to embark on an indefinite strike over unresolved issues. The resident doctors, however, pointed out some other issues which they have with the State Government, including irregularities into payment of house offices as part of their grievances. But in a statement, the SSG, while acknowledging the existence of the irregularities in the payment of salaries of house officers, warned that such issues should be restricted to only those affected. The SSG wondered why the resident doctors will decide to embark on a sympathy strike with their colleagues under the federal government's employment, even when the state government is not owing salaries. The Nagogo therefore warned the resident doctors that the resident doctors may have to forfeit their salaries to risk being sacked if they fail to resume work in the next 24 hours. The Sokoto State Commissioner for Health, Ali Iname, says 14 National Youth Service Corps members have tested positive for COVID-19 in the state. Mr. Iname said this during a news conference in Sokoto on Tuesday. He said the infected members were detected in the ongoing orientation exercise and had already been moved to an isolation center for prompt treatment. He noted that a total of 787 COVID-19 cases have been confirmed in the state, with 28 deaths recorded. He said that so far 19,557 people have tested and urged residents to go for the test and to go to the different centers to receive the vaccine. Mr. Iname, who is also the state's chairman of COVID-19 task force, commended the commitment of the state government and other supporting agencies towards containing the spread of the virus. And that is all we have for you on the news.